Hey guys, we're doing an oil change on a 2016 4Runner SR5 two-wheel drive. So first thing I'm going to do is pop the oil cap off. Okay, next you're going to find this smaller plate underneath the vehicle, the center of the engine, that is attached to the skid plate. This covers the oil drain plug. This might be a little loud. It's 12 millimeter. There's the drain plug. Okay, the drain plug is 14 millimeter. So we're going to take that out. Always have a rag handy when you're doing this. Okay. Let that all drain out. Okay, now we're going to put the drain plug back in that the oil is all drained out. Some people say replace the washer on the drain plug. Some people say you don't have to. I didn't have an extra one, so the old one's going back up there. And I'll see you at the next oil change. Now we take the skid plate off for the oil filter. So under here, to take the skid plate off, there's a few bolts here that are, I think they're 12 millimeter. Yep, 12 millimeter. There, up in there, and this hole also. And then there's another one up front. There's another one up front. And then we're going to have to take this push pin out and a couple of 10 millimeter bolts there. And this is on a hinge, so after I get it all off, it'll be a little tricky getting down, but we'll see what happens. Interesting. This bolt was left loose last time, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing my oil change now. I just don't trust the dealer at all. It's cross-threaded. One bolt back in here so I can get that pin out. Okay, if you got a little pocket screwdriver, you should be able to pop the middle of this out. Tough. There she goes. Get it out a little more. There we go. Popped out. Now I'm going to take that last bolt out. Should come down. All kinds of juicy bugs. With a little more elbow grease, it came off. Just had to pop it a couple of times. And somebody mentioned grinding off the ends of the hooks there that it pivots on, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes back on. Anyway, here's where the oil filter is that was under the skid plate. First thing we're going to do is take off this small metal cap here. Okay, here we go. Notice I lost one of my gloves. I hate gloves. Alright, just a little bit of oil comes out there, and you'll see a little O-ring on this cap that we'll be replacing later. Okay, there's a fitting that came with your oil filter. You simply screw it in here. That's going to help you drain the oil that's out in the filter housing. Once that's done, you'll unscrew that fitting. Okay, I removed the fitting from the middle of the filter. I bought this filter adapter here from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Fits right on there. And we're going to give it a turn. Ooh, that's tight. Either that's tight or I'm getting an old. Or both. Okay, I should be able to get it off with my hand now. There we go. There's the filter. And we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so your new filter comes with a couple of new O-rings. The big one for the filter cartridge housing, and the small one for that little metal cap. So we'll need a little hook to get under this O-ring. Maybe not. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Slides off. Take the filter out. Okay. There's no right way or wrong way to put this on. It's the same at both ends. So it's a Mobile 1 filter. Okay, that's on. And we'll get out the new O-ring. See if we can slip that over. Okay, right into the groove. Get a little bit of oil on it. Okay, good. All right, next is the cap. All right, that was just sitting on there. It's got some gook on it too. Alright, wipe the cap off. Okay. So that O-ring is going to go in this groove here. So I'm going to clean that out because that looks nasty. Much better. Okay. So we'll put this O-ring on after I get the filter housing back up. Okay, just a little note. I put some engine oil in the oil filter housing with the filter before I put it back up here, because you never want your engine to run dry for any amount of time. So just as a precaution, I put you know, maybe a half a cup of oil into the housing before I tighten it up there. And the spec on that is 20 foot-pounds, and that put it right back to about where it was before. And now I'm going to put this O-ring on and our cap. And this is 10 foot-pounds. Okay, that's 10 foot-pounds. Okay, I got the skid plate back up. It wasn't too bad, as long as you get square underneath of it and push up. Just wiggle it around until the slots line up, and it goes back up in there. So I'll probably have to tap out the holes next time, because whoever put the skid plate up last time really goofed it up. And I thought I had a tap that would work, but I don't have the right size, so I'll get it next time. So anyway, if you're going to get a funnel, get one with a larger end on it. Just makes life a little easier. I got this one from O'Reilly. Fits right in there actually. So takes 6.6 quarts. I'm using Mobile One Extended Performance 020. Nothing like having to wait for a funnel to drain to put more oil in. This one flows pretty well. So we'll get about 6.6 quarts in there, and we'll be back. So one other thing, I called Mobile One because I was getting these big jugs, and I knew I wasn't going to finish the second jug because they're 5 quarts each. So I sent them an email, and they said absolutely, when you open the second jug, it will last until your next oil change, because it's a lot cheaper to buy the 5-gallon jugs versus the individual quarts, which are like 10 bucks each. So I bought 2 5-gallon jugs. I'll put another 1.5 quarts in from here, and I'll seal it up. So one other thing, you can use this gauge here on the side of the jug to judge how many quarts you're putting in. So I will do that. This side is quarts. Oops, you can't see it. Hang on. This side is quarts, and this side is liters. So it says at the bottom of the jug there, quarts and liters. So Get about another quart and a half here and then we'll check it. Okay guys, filled it up to where we left off there. Put it back on level ground and I'm right on the money. Oil dipstick tube over here is yellow. It's right between the dots on the stick, so I'm good to go. And I gotta get to church, so I'll double check everything later. I'll check the air filter and stuff later, but I gotta run for now. See ya. Thanks for watching.